Let us look at these questions where we have to use some properties to solve and get the answer. See the first one, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. Now here, instead of multiplying this and adding it to the product here, we have to use some property. And what is that property here? The property is based on the fact that we are having minus 48 common in both these terms. This is the first term and this is the second term. We find that minus 48 is common. So when minus 48 is common, we can take it out. So when we take out minus 48 common, we are left with 26 in the first term, and here we are left with minus 36. So minus 48 has been taken out. So 26 from here and minus 36 from here. So inside the bracket we get 26 minus 36. And on solving the bracket 26 minus 36, we are going to get minus 10. So we get minus 48 into minus 10, and the product of minus 48 and minus 10 can be easily found out, that is 480, and it will be positive because there are two negative signs, and negative becomes positive. So the result of this has been easily found out as 480. Can we use some property here? We can definitely use property here, because here we know that 25 and 4 is giving us 100, and multiplication by 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on is very simple, because all you have to do is add zeros. So keep the 15 as it is. We are going to multiply minus 25 with minus 4. There are two negatives here, so that's going to be positive 100. So we have 100 here into minus 10. Again, multiplication with 10 is simple. All you have to do is add a 0. So we have 15 into, there's a negative 10 here. So when we multiply this, we get minus 1000. So 15 into minus 1000, we are going to get minus 15,000. So without any problem, we have been able to multiply this, because multiplication with 1 followed by zeros is very simple. All you have to do is add zeros to the existing number. So 15 into 1000, there were 3 zeros, so we just add 3 zeros in front of 15. And of course, we have to put a negative sign here, because there is one negative before the 1000. So answer will be minus 15,000. 7 into 50 minus 2. Now if you solve 50 minus 2, you get 48, and then you can get the answer by multiplying with 7. But the easier method will be, if you open the bracket, this can be written as 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2. And without any problem, we know that 7 into 5 is 35, and 35 followed by 0 will give us 350, and 7 into 2 we know is 14. So all we have to do is subtract 350 and 14 to get the answer of 7 into 50 minus 2. So 350, subtract 14 from it. So what do we get? We are going to get 336 as the answer. So 336 will be obtained on multiplying 7 into 50 minus 2. So these are easier ways of doing the questions instead of actual multiplication, as in this case we have taken common. In this case we have made the properties of zeros. In this case we have opened the brackets and got the answer in a simplified manner.